everybody. Happy Friday.
Cheers to Friday.
We just got back from our 26th anniversary staycation on Shelter Island. So we're going to be excited to share some pictures and stories with you about that. But first, shall we do Market Minute?
Well, first tell me, taste your drink.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did I put more in your glass than mine? What happened? I guess it's about the same. So what do you think of this one?
It's good.
So
what do we got going on here?
Well, it's the Cosmo mix that I purchased at Total Wine and More. Thank you. Except I punched it up a bit.
How did you punch it up?
With some roses, sweetened lime juice, and a little bit of triple sec.
It's delicious.
So basically, I made a Cosmopolitan on top of a Cosmopolitan.
So it's like two Cosmopolitans in one.
Yes, and the moral of the story is if you want a Cosmopolitan, just make a Cosmopolitan. Don't
buy the mix.
Don't buy the mix.
All right, well, it was a good try.
The mix was a little bitter.
Okay, well, I still enjoyed it. All right, are we ready for a Market Minute?
But this is better.
That is better, yes, it's delicious.
All right.
I'm enjoying it.
Market Minute.
Yes, you're going to talk about the market for 1 minute.
Well, I'll tell you, I did the full market report earlier today because I couldn't do it yesterday because we were gone, and it took me, I don't know how many takes. I did a lot of tries before I got it right.
Well, you'll get this one in one take.
Well, I'll get this one in one take. That's not a problem. I'm just saying if you go back and you watch today's full San Diego market watch, I'm just giving a little inside secret here. That was like my 9th take.
Inside scoop. Okay, so if you go to our YouTube channel and watch that today, then you'll get to see take 9.
It took several tries. I kept getting it wrong.
Well, you're going to get this one right on the first
Oh, and then
time.
I got it right, but my microphone wasn't on. Then I sent it to you, and you're like, why can't I hear you?
Yes.
And it was because my microphone wasn't on. All right, yes.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
All right, this week in San Diego real estate, the summertime temperatures are heating up, as is the San Diego real estate market, with more homes for sale and way more pending sales this week than last week and for the 4 or 5 or 6 even previous weeks. So the question now is, do pending sales crash back into the new listing line, causing the number of homes for sale to go down? Or does this separation maintain itself, causing the number of homes for sale to go up? Because more homes for sale means probably softer pricing. So pay attention, sellers. And the reason for the spike in pending sales is what I said last week. It would be lower interest rates definitely caused a spike in pending sales last week. They're down again this week. So we will probably see another spike in pending sales into next week. So that's it.
All right, okay, you still had 1 second left too, so that was just in time. Okay, so let's talk about some other different stuff now, and we are going to talk about our trip to Shelter Island. And we just got back recently, so I didn't have a lot of time to prepare other stuff. So we're probably going to talk about Shelter Island like a lot. So just so you know, it might be a lot of talking.
Might be a lot of talking about
Right.
Shelter Island.
Okay.
Well, for those who don't know where Shelter Island is, I would imagine most people do.
I guess I should have put it up on Google Maps.
Bring up a map, and I'll.
Here, you find Shelter Island.
right.
Maybe let's put the satellite picture on too.
All right.
Okay, let's find Shelter Island.
All right. So San Diego is, of course, San Diego Bay is down here, and the first thing to note about San Diego Bay is that the entrance to the bay points south, even a little bit southeastish, but mostly south. So when you're exiting San Diego Bay, the tendency is to think, well, I'm going west because I'm heading into the water, but no, you're heading south before you would turn and head west. And then Shelter Island is this strip of land right here. These are man-made islands, Harbor Island, Shelter Island. I imagine there might have been some land there before, but a lot of San Diego Bay is engineered. Anyway, Shelter Island has America's Cup Yacht Harbor, or America's Cup fishing boat. No, it's America's Cup Harbor. A lot of fishing boats there. And then the Humphreys Marina and the Bay Club Marina have a lot of yachts and so forth. And as you head out onto Shelter Island, along Shelter Island Drive, you will witness the heart of San Diego's yachting community. You'll see lots of yacht dealers, yacht repair places, yacht engine places, marine electronic, all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't have a yacht.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
I don't have a yacht yet.
No, not yet. Not yacht yet. Anyway, very interesting little nerve center of the yachting community here. And then as you head out onto Shelter Island, where we were staying at the Bay Club, which is right here. The Bay Club looks back this way towards North Island Naval Air Station, but also looks...
you can see the whole
Yes.
bay if you're in the right room.
You can see the planes coming in here. You can see them leaving off this end of the runway. You can see everything that's going on here on North Island. You can use your binoculars and look over here at the port, the waterfront, et cetera, et cetera. It is an amazing view, but it is somewhat disorienting because, again, you're expecting to see the sun, rising in the east and setting in the west, when in fact the sun is setting over here behind you. So that's a brief
Yes, Shelter Island.
brief introduction
Yes,
to
there we were.
For those of you who don't know,
I'm going to Google Earth.
because we do have international audiences.
That's true. I'm going to just Google Earth the Bay Club.
Oh yeah, the Bay Club.
Oh, this truck was in
They were there
is
this
from like
morning.
this morning.
That's crazy.
So our room was
Wait a minute,
like right there.
Was this? No, this wasn't taken this morning.
I don't know when it was
I
taken.
think our room was this one over here, right? Yeah, that
Oh
one.
yeah, we were right over here.
Right there, the corner one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so they gave us a complimentary bottle of champagne, which we appreciated.
Yes, we did.
And here's a little view from the balcony. Great view. I think we already talked about the view.
Yes. Well.
You can see all kinds of different boats and crafts and people doing different things on the water.
Yes.
All right. Oh, then we ate at this Point Break Bar and Grill for
Yes.
breakfast. This was the stuffed French toast, which was good.
Yes.
And you had some kind of other
American breakfast.
yeah.
Eggs, bacon, potatoes.
Oh, here's the seal.
Oh,
These
the
were
seal.
coming and going. I've never ridden one of these, but I wouldn't mind doing it. Oh, we're in the way of the seal. Let me get out of the way.
It's an amphibious vehicle.
And then this large boat was going by, and you Google Earthed it. What was the name of this thing?
That is the John L. Con. I forget the guy's name, but it's a heavy equipment carrier.
Yeah, it had a bunch of construction vehicles.
It's a
and stuff
Navy.
on it.
It's a Navy heavy equipment carrier, and carries heavy equipment.
Here we are at Mitch's, of course.
Eating at Mitch's.
Now this
again.
time we tried the crab poutine. Oh well.
yes.
First, here's a little view of Mitch's. We had never tried the crab poutine before, but we're going to go to Canada later and try the poutine there. And we figured we can't go to Canada never having had poutine. So
Right.
this was a bunch of fish and shrimp and some clam chowder. There it is, the crab poutine.
Yes.
And it was really good. It had like a cheesy kind of a gravy and some crab, and these are like, I don't know, fried
Cheese
things.
curds, I
Yeah.
think. Now, see, if you go back, so the other thing that we did is because we decided to order the crab poutine, which was a big bowl of fries. We also wanted fish, but we didn't also want fish and chips to get even more fries.
Right.
So we figured out at Mitch's that you can order a la carte pieces of fried fish, pieces of fried shrimp, and this has got to be about the best fish and chips on the planet here at Mitch's. I mean, Point Loma Seafood also has good fish and chips, but Mitch's, their deep fried stuff is absolutely perfect.
They were really on point last night,
Yeah,
too.
it was
They were
good.
Okay, we already saw that. And then we went on a tiki tour. And I'm not even sure how to describe the tiki boat tour. It was definitely fun. It was kind of a strange adventure.
It was another different dimension. We should also add that, so from the Bay Club where we stayed, you could walk to Mitch's, you could walk to the Point Break Cafe, you can walk to the Tiki Time tour place. So it was very much
Walkable.
walkable, yeah.
So the tiki boat boarding was at the dock right by Mitch's. And it was kind of confusing because they told us to be there a half an hour early, but then like it wasn't clear what we were supposed to do. And we could see the tiki boat down there. So we went down there and they're like, the operators were there and they told us to go wait at the top of the dock. And then we waited there and it was the time we were supposed to leave and still like nothing had happened. And then this dude showed up and then it got even more weird and confusing.
Yeah, it got weird. He told us, the guy for Tiki Time,
Donnie, he
yes.
owns it as well, but he was also running the tour.
Yes, and he told us before we got on the boat that this is not the party tour. This is not the party tour.
To be very clear, it was not the party tour.
This is a laid back, we're not going to try and get you to drink. It's just laid back, easygoing, jazz. I'm not going to do any talking, he said. No commentary. It's a non-guided tour, and so we're like, all right, whatever. Can we get on the boat now? Yes. And we got on the boat, and Here we are on the boat. They feature Cutwater spirits,
which we were just talking about Cutwater spirits last week, I think. Yeah. So yeah, they had Cutwater drinks,
which we like. Anyway, Donnie did do a lot of talking, which is okay. Yeah. He was fun. Donnie also proceeded at one point to start giving away free shots of coconut rum and, encouraging people to drink it.
But then telling us to be quiet.
But then, at a certain point, we were supposed to keep it down. And I'm not sure why we were supposed to keep it down because we're just on a boat in the middle of the bay.
Right.
But Donnie was a lot of fun, although, it was somewhat odd. And I did speak to Donnie about group pricing for these, and we may combine this with a YouTube channel thing at some point, or we may never do it. But I'm really I have an idea to bring several folks on one of these tours, but we're working it out.
This is a seal or a sea lion. I can't see whether they have ear flaps or not, but they were right there.
Yeah, on buoy number 22, the red one.
Lots of great views of the whole bay, the skyline, the Coronado Bridge. Here's a tiki boat pic.
There's Donnie.
There's Donnie.
That's Donnie, yeah.
Here's another little. Well, this is kind of long. We don't probably need all this, but.
Oh, well, this is where
we go under the midway. Yeah, that was crazy.
Pulled us right up to the midway, which I wasn't expecting. I didn't know you could even do this, but they pulled their tiki boat right up alongside the midway, went all the way back, and then turned around and let us all take some pictures.
And the statue and
the statue
stuff going on there.
And this is where they're going to put that park, right?
No, that's on the other side of the midway.
What am I yakking about there? Who knows?
You want to hear yourself?
No, it's all right.
Oh, okay.
I do.
We'll listen to it later. We have to do the whole thing where you put we need to get the wireless mics going, but maybe next time. Anyway, that was
wireless earbuds.
Oh, yeah, we already have wireless mics. All right. Under the midway. There's under the midway too.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Never been that close to the bottom end of it.
I mean, we've been on it, but not underneath it.
Right.
So, yeah, that was different. And then, this was like this crazy yacht here and the skyline. That was cool. So this is sort of a blurry picture of some, I think these were SeaWorld fireworks. Yeah, this was towards the end of the tiki boat tour, and we've already had a couple Cutwater spirits, and Donnie had given us a couple of free shots of rum.
Things are getting weird.
I think there is audio. I don't know if you want to hear the audio of this, but there's just like tiki boat noise.
Well, I think we should go on this tour and live stream it or something.
There's like crazy mood lighting on the tiki boat. All right, well, I guess that wasn't really worth getting out our earbuds for, but tiki boat weirdness. That might be it. Yeah, okay.
All right, tiki boat.
Yes.
Highly recommend.
Do you have anything else you want to say about the Shelter Island adventure?
Let's see. Well, there was a concert at Humphreys first night, and so we got to watch the comings and goings of all the Humphreys concert goers, and even hear a little piece of the show from out behind the Bay Club there. So that was one thing, and All
right, Shelter Island adventure. Okay.
Yes.
So let's talk about some other stuff, weekend events. It's, I didn't really see anything super exciting. We have already, like a pretty busy weekend lined up, but we've got Ludacris at the San Diego County Fair, if you like Ludacris. California Wine Festival, I guess that might be exciting for some people. Taste of Adams Avenue. There's supposed to be a parade. Where was the parade? Oh, Oceanside Independence Parade. And apparently they've been doing this for 28 years. And I didn't even know there was an Independence Parade. I
didn't know that.
But I'm going to watch just a little bit of it from last year.
Looking up,
it looks like a pretty serious parade, too.
And on our screens.
Camp so Pendleton, if you want to go to a parade, you could go to Oceanside.
Fire Department lifeguards, which now
there will be one.
The new lifeguard comes.
It looks like a real parade.
Whatever we can do.
It's a legit parade.
They're also partnered with
commentators and everything. All right.
Dance for Children.
Anyway,
18 months to
That's
18 years of age. Cadence prides
I don't think they had
itself
Lisa
in
Gibbons.
creating a safe.
Maybe this year. Okay, so the pandas are. I think they're here. Yeah, they're here.
They're here.
But nobody can see them except for the zookeepers for a while. My friend Tina's a zookeeper. I'll have to ask her if she gets to see the pandas.
Well, my friend Andrew has seen the pandas.
All right. Well, maybe, I guess we'll see which of our friends has seen the pandas.
Yes.
Or we'll get to see the pandas.
And then we'll make them arm wrestle.
Our friends?
Yeah.
How are we going to get them to arm wrestle?
I don't know. We'll find a way.
Okay, I don't know if my
probably not.
Probably not. I think we'd probably just do better arm wrestling ourselves. Although that probably wouldn't be very productive since
me and John could arm wrestle.
You and John could arm wrestle. Yeah, I mean I think you are more muscular, but he's very lean and
Yeah, I don't know. He might take me.
Well, I guess you could see. Okay, so they're going to spend the next several weeks acclimating to their new home.
Yes.
Now I hope that they're not making the red pandas move.
I don't know.
Because I like the red pandas, and I don't think that they should have to be, they should have to move for the new pandas.
Well, let's hope not. Maybe we should let our friends know that
right.
shouldn't happen. Yeah.
Don't inconvenience the red pandas.
No.
Okay, so let's talk about this junk fees thing.
Oh, the junk
service
fees.
fee. So you know how there's this new law that's taking effect on July 1st, and it was going to eliminate junk fees or these service fees that they have for restaurants, and they have them for hotel rooms and car rentals and event tickets and stuff. Well, that's not legal anymore. But some genius in the state assembly wrote a bill to exempt restaurants from this. It was an emergency measure, and it passed.
Ugh.
Most of the assembly members voted for it too, even some of the ones that we like. I was a little disappointed to see all the yes votes. So now restaurants, they can still have the junk fees, but they have to prominently put them on the menu. Now, I don't like this. Okay, well, the reason that they are going to get to keep them is because the restaurants are afraid people won't want to come eat if they see the higher prices. Well, I think it's kind of greasy to trick people into thinking this is the price they're paying, and then you slide in this fee. Even if it is on the menu, it's like kind of confusing. To me, it seems like a sort of a passive-aggressive political statement against, having to pay their workers minimum wage.
Yeah.
Or just, kind of a way to trick people into thinking they're going to pay less. And I don't think it should be allowed. And I'm disappointed that there's been this law passed, or this new well, actually, the governor hasn't signed it yet, but I'm guessing he'll sign it.
Probably.
Just tell us what it costs. Just put it on the price on the menu.
Yeah. What's the? I don't recall ever going to a restaurant where I experienced this.
Almost all the Coen Brothers restaurants do it. You probably didn't even notice. They just slipped it in.
No.
But it's a lot of them. I don't think Mitch's does it.
No.
But definitely most of the Coen Brothers, if not all, and Consortium Holdings, some of them do it.
So the big corporate ones.
Yeah. People on Reddit are,
So the bill basically protects big corporate restaurants.
yeah, people on Reddit are pissed off too. 73 assembly members voted yes to give restaurants an exemption to junk fees law. Well, this person, I'm not going to say that out loud, but I kind of agree.
Yes.
If you can see that on the screen, here,
Yes.
I'll zoom it in. Yeah. Oops, not that much. That was too much zooming. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so people on Reddit don't like it. I don't like it either.
Not thrilled.
No. So I told you that we were busy with our anniversary stuff, and then I had a bunch of work to do, so I didn't have a lot of content put together today, and I was sorry for that. So now we're going to get to the end where I do the weird news thing.
Okay.
So we're going to go to Canada, where a man in Canada is the first in the nation's history to receive 0 votes in a contested federal election.
What?
Yeah, so it was an election. Okay, Toronto by-election. Is that a thing? I don't even know what that is.
By-election, yeah.
Okay.
It's like a midterm.
Oh, this is just is this a typo or is that an actual thing, a by-election?
It's a by-election.
All right, okay.
It's a midterm election.
Okay, so he was in an election and 76 people were running against him. Well, wait, no, he was one of 84. I don't know, there's either 84 or 76. It's
a lot of
somewhat
candidates.
unclear, yeah. He was the only one to receive 0 votes. He didn't even vote for himself because he's not a Toronto resident and therefore not eligible to cast a ballot.
Jeez.
Yeah, so we're sorry, dude.
He must be crying in your beer, eh?
Well, it seems like at least he would have some friends who would vote for him or somebody.
Somebody would vote for him.
That's pretty.
He couldn't even vote for himself?
I know.
Jeez.
That's too bad.
All right,
All right.
it's not as good as a bear attack or a...
No. Well, like I said, I was sorry because we were gone until this afternoon, and we've been like tiki boating and all this other stuff. So.
It's been it's been a
Oh, do you want
tiring.
people to be able to see this?
Sure.
Okay, here, give me this back.
I was going to let's see. Go back over here. Can we go back? How do we get back out of this? Oh, here we go. So I just wanted to tell people if you're out here and you want breakfast, because I can't endorse them for anything other than breakfast because that's all we ate. Where did it go?
What are you looking for?
The sale shop.
It's right over here at Point Break. It's by this big circle building, which is a
Yeah.
crazy residential building.
Yeah.
I guess we should have talked about that.
Yeah, Les Rondelets.
Yeah.
Les Rondelets.
Okay, well let's take a quick
Yes.
gander at Point Break.
Point Break Cafe. Now, it's an interesting place, Point Break Cafe. It's
Are there any pics inside of it?
It's actually a metal roof.
Here, give me this.
Yeah.
Let's see, photos. Yeah, we were sitting like
Yeah, we
right
were
there.
sitting right
Yeah,
there.
there's this old
So
work
it's
table there.
the building is kind of dilapidated.
It's
actually.
like it's a dive bar inside, or you can sit outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that.
It's a little divey.
Right.
Good value on the breakfast
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
So I will endorse them for breakfast. And
Okay, I'm gonna zoom out here. Okay, so this circle building here, which is residential. Let's see if we can just go right here. Yeah. So what's going on here?
well, it's like I think this is the only residential building on Shelter Island. I don't think there's any other residences, and this is a 6-story round condominium building.
Did you say it used to be a hotel?
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know. I meant to look up some of the history of it. What I do know is that probably pretty cool views, and I remember showing some property in here years ago, and it was definitely funky inside. But now the prices in here are anywhere from $800,000 to $1.2 million, depending on what kind of a condo you get.
Probably you're paying a lot of that for the view, because
Yes.
that's a pretty amazing spot.
It is.
Is it on Shelter Island or it's just?
Well, it's almost on Shelter Island.
okay.
It's actually not on Shelter Island because it's here's Shelter Island Drive right here. But then if you look, well, here we're gonna look some more. I was just gonna kind of point out all the yachting stuff. Oh boy, yeah, that's bright. Bright. But there's all these dry docks. It's hard, and they're mostly fenced off, but like all these yachts in dry dock, and a couple of these yachts that we saw in one of these dry dock places were like, some are from Maine and elsewhere, and I'm just imagining how much does it cost to get your yacht into a dry dock situation like this, and it's got to be a lot. Okay, Nielsen Beaumont, they have a storefront. Doesn't even say what it is, so that means you know if you have to ask.
It's not for us.
Yeah, it's not for us. And then further down here, oh, here's the other dry dock place that, like, they're working on all these yachts in here, and I can only imagine how many thousands of dollars that costs. So, if you haven't been, you know, take a little ride down Shelter Island Drive, and all the way down here to the roundabout, and there's a park right here, and when you walk around in this park, you will be able to look back and see the city and all the stuff that we're talking about, and that's all I have to say about that.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't have anything else either, so it seems like we might want to continue on with our evening. And
yeah, we're just back from our extravaganza, possibly a bit tired.
yeah, like you saw, we were up late on the tiki boat and whatnot.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And then we had to come home and do a bunch of work. So.
Yeah, Donnie was feeding us shots of coconut rum and
then telling us to be quiet.
Yes. Here, let me make you drink and now be quiet.
Right.
And we promise if we take you on a tiki boat tour, Donnie will tell you to be quiet as well.
Probably.
We're going to make sure of it. So yeah, that's all we have to say.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for stopping by. Oh, next time we see you, we will have even more exciting adventures, and I can't say what it is, but it's going to be really cool.
More photos, more adventures.
Stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
And shout out to I don't know where Art was tonight.
I don't know. Art's not here.
Light Ice Coffee.
Next Friday, I'm not sure what's going to happen because my dance troupe is performing at the fair, and then we're going out to dinner. So we might be doing Saturday instead, or maybe late on Friday. I don't know, but we'll think of it.
We will have to think of it.
Yes.
So thanks for watching, and we'll
See you next time.
talk to you soon.